Adrienette High School Prom Alternate Universe Fanfiction. Chapter 1. The dress is gorgeous. There's no doubt about it. It's pink and in the exact shade that Marinette loves. There's some volume to it, ruffles for decorations, and black lace trim to finish it off. It's beautiful, and Marinette is nervous. She's tried on 3 dresses so far, and her mom was holding 2 more off the rack. The first one was a stunning red color and a mermaid cut. The second one was blue and full of fluffy tulle, and the one before this one had been black and sleek. Marinette had liked all of the dresses, but there's just something about this pink one that spoke to her. The problem, however, is the price. It's a very nice dress, and along with the look, it comes with a very high price tag. She and her family are by no means in financial peril, but they aren't made of gold. They have a wildly successful and booming business, yes, but they don't have a monopoly on baked goods in Paris. Oh dear, that looks wonderful, her mom praises as Marinette does a twirl to see how the dress would move when she's dancing around the dance floor. It floats around her, and Marinette feels like a princess from a high fantasy novel. You think? Marinette says, and her mom enthusiastically agrees. I think we found the one, her mom sighs, looking at and taking photos. Marinette shyly smiles. It's a bit higher in price, she admits nervously, but yeah, I really like it. Her mom shakes her head with a smile. You can always get money back, but this will be a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Marinette yelps in joy. She's going to wear a Gabriel Agreste dress to her senior year prom. How exciting! She's very happy to report that her experience of the night is going much better than what most people say it will. Like any good teenage girl, she's seen all of the movies and TV shows where prom is going to be the night of chaos and wildness, drinking and partying, and experiencing the crazy parts of life for the first time, and then regretting the consequences the next day via pounding headache. Luckily, this is not Marinette's night. It begins as any good night would. A lovely evening dinner with her girlfriends. Well, at least the ones that don't have a date. That is. Marinette feels beautiful in her gown with her hair down. It's rare that she takes them out of her signature pigtails, but today she let the tresses fall and had the help of her mom to curl them into big, bouncing waves that curl and dance, framing her face. Her makeup is still considerably light, but definitely more than what she wears on a day-to-day basis. Truly, it's a great prom night, and she hasn't even arrived at the dance yet. When she does, she meets up with Alia and Nino outside the doors. Marinette, you look amazing, oh my goodness, Alia says, giving her a hug and looking her up and down. I now understand why you wanted to keep it a secret from me. You're going to cause a scene with this number. Marinette laughs. You will too. You both look wonderful tonight. Nino smiles brightly and wraps an arm around his girlfriend, encouraging her to lean against him. I just feel so magical in this dress. You look like magic. I'll have to borrow whoever your fairy godmother is for me and Nino's anniversary so I can look this jaw-dropping. Oh, stop it, Alia. You look killer every day. Alia laughs and links her arm in Marinette's, confidently walking them through the doors of the venue and greeting the parental volunteers that are stationed to take their prom ticket. The music is blaringly loud, to the point where Marinette can hear it even with the doors closed. She swears she hears the heavy bass in the floor, through her shoes, and into her entire body. It's a pulsing beat that could almost be a second heartbeat. Next to her, Alex cheers and whoops as they enter the dark but crowded room of dancing students. There's not much to see considering how dark it is, but Marinette can make out the outline of the decorations, just seeing the silhouetted attempt of the school trying to make a themed dance. There are bodies swaying all around, some people dancing extraordinarily close to their dates. small dance circles, and people running across the room for God knows what reason in skyscraper high heels. What a party, Alex says, immediately jumping in to dance with the circle composed of their friends. The remix song the DJ is playing is admittedly odd, but it's not terrible. But when she looks at Nino, he looks pained, like the badly done beat drop is a sucker punch to his gut. Despite the unfortunate music choice, Marinette hops right in next to Alex, swaying and singing along to the lyrics as loudly as she can. Her arm hangs off of Rose and Violet. Truly, she's never had more fun. She doesn't even feel her feet aching from jumping in her heels for 30 whole minutes. She does, however, stumble as Alia gleefully drags her out of the heap to get some water. They giggle to each other as they slide past dancing couples. This is way better than all of the movies, Alia says, chugging down half her water. Oh, totally, Marinette agrees. She takes one of the small plates that have pre-portioned snacks on them, some trail mix and a single cookie. Come on, meet all my friends. Marinette turns to see Nino walking towards them, waving his hand in hello, and leading a very nervous-looking blonde guy she's never seen before. Marinette and Alia exchange a look. It's okay. It's not that Nino is antisocial or has no friends. In fact, he's quite the opposite, being a social butterfly and extroverted. However, he does keep a close-knit circle, so for him to randomly bring out a blonde that neither Marinette or Alia has ever seen, the former of which has been schooling with Nino since they were 4, and the latter being his literal girlfriend, it is a confusing moment to be in. The boy looks like he's shrinking back on himself and shy, almost like he doesn't even want to meet them at all. She's mildly offended, but tries to keep an open mind. This is my girlfriend, Alia. Alia waves. And our friend Marinette. The blonde waves his hands with an awkward, shy smile. Hi, nice to meet you, Alia offers. I'm Adrien. The boy squeezes an arm around his body. We met that one day I wanted to try fencing for New Year's, Nino explains, finally setting off the light bulb about who this guy is. We just kept in touch after that. We don't really get to hang out much because he's homeschooled, but he's a cool dude. Maybe a tad socially stunted? Nino winks and laughs good-naturedly, seemingly easing Adrien's nerves because the blonde joins in laughter. Oh, well, now I remember hearing about you, Alia smiles. You're the super good fencer that Nino was in awe of. Yeah, he told me how you were one of the best of our age, Marinette chimes in. She swears. The boy blushes and looks to the ground. Well, I've just been doing it for a long time. It's just like something I learned and got used to, you know, Adrien says. Oh, come on, you can admit it's impressive, Marinette says with a smile. Adrien doesn't say anything, but he does look at her in a sweet way before looking back to the ground. Nino drops an arm around Adrien and leads the 4 of them back to the mosh pit that is the dance floor. Marinette rejoins Violet and Rose, jumping around again as the DJ plays songs that they love. She does the single ladies dance with her friends and manages to do the cha-cha slide, and only falls down thrice. Eventually, she ends up dancing next to Adrien, who is as stiff as a board. Come on, she says, grabbing his arms and shaking them around. Loosen up! Isn't this fun? He's awkward, clearly, but there's a huge smile that completely lights up his face. Marinette feels her heartbeat race and breath cut short. Adrien, he is beautiful when he's like this. Shy joy, filled with awkward happiness, she feels the spark inside her grow, and his smile makes her pretty sure that she's not the only one feeling it. Yeah, he says, it's really fun. His hands brush against hers, and the jolt of electricity runs through her again. Marinette doesn't even know how long they've stayed at the dance, but she does know that stumbling out of the room, her ears are kind of ringing from how loud the speakers were blaring. Arm in arm with Alia, with Adrien, and Nino run on their heels. It's one of the best feelings of her whole life. The fresh air washes over her face, and it's almost like waking up from a dream. Hey, Adrien says from her side. His soft smile makes Marinette think she might still be in a dream. Hey, Marinette replies, grinning back. Adrien says, I think I want to be your friend. Can we be friends? He says. His eyes shine with earnesty, and in such a way it just melts Marinette's heart. Just friends? She asks. Adrien's face goes completely red this time. Maybe? His voice is a bit muffled, but Marinette feels like she could jump over the moon. Definitely. Definitely more than friends. He boldly laces their fingers together with a squeeze and squeezes once. Ollie hip checks her with Nino right next to her, wiggling his eyebrows. You go, girl. Went to the dance without a man and came back with Adrien aggressed, she says with a laugh. Marinette whips her head to Adrien, who is covering his face. Wait, actually? She cries out. Yeah, Nino replies. Adrien shakes his head, and Marinette blinks. Huh. Well, I would have never guessed that. She's shell-shocked, and Adrien looks nervous. Is that a bad thing? Do you not want to be, anything anymore? He looks like a sad cat left out in the rain, and it breaks through Marinette's surprise. She shakes her head, and with a smile squeezes their hands together once more. Of course not. I don't care who you are. You're just a cute boy that I met at a dance that I'd love to be more than friends with. Adrien smiles and brings her hand up to kiss the top of it, and Marinette almost gasps, and Alia squeals behind her. I like that, he says. I like you, she thinks.